My name's Sarah Lochran. I'm one of the Assistant Chief Legal Advisors here in DLS. BSO Legal Services, otherwise known as DLS, is the sole provider of legal support to the health and social care sector in Northern Ireland, and we cover a wide range of areas of law, including family law, commercial law, employment law, judicial review, medical negligence, inquest and inquiries, and others. So the concept of placement students in BSO had been established for a number of years, and we decided 3 years ago to take on legal students placement for the first time, and it's been an overwhelming success. The first year we had 3 students, 2 from Ulster. Last year we had 3 students, all came from Ulster, and I've just completed the recruitment for next year, and we've 3 students, again, all from Ulster joining us. So we've been really impressed by the quality of the students who have come to us from Ulster University. They've been really enthusiastic about the placement, which is obviously a key bonus for us, but they've also been really keen to learn and to put into practice things that they've learnt in their university courses, but also learn more about the work that we do, which might influence what courses they choose to go back and study in their final year. So in terms of a successful application, the first thing is look at what the criteria for the job description is and make sure that you reflect that in your application. So if the criteria, for example, asks you to have certain qualifications, you must state in your application that you do have those qualifications, otherwise you won't be shortlisted. And that's something that we see quite a lot of candidates doing, and it's a real shame because we can't assume because you're at university, for example, that you have got specific qualifications. So you must say that in your application. The second thing is preparing for a job interview, and that's really key to a successful job interview is researching the organisation that you're applying for. So DLS is a very large organisation. We've over 170 staff and almost 100 solicitors, and a lot of us are on LinkedIn. So it would be really useful if you maybe thought about reaching out to some of the solicitors and trying to get as much background information as you can about the type of work that we do. Also attending some of the job fairs and the career fairs in the university, and we have a stand there most years, and if you come up and speak to any of us that are there, you'll get some information which might be useful in an interview. Also attending any coaching or getting any guidance you can from the university in terms of the type of interview and the type of questions you might be asked and preparing for them. And that's really key. There's an awful lot of guidance in terms of core competency interviews and how employers use those, and techniques that you can use, like the STAR technique in your answers. And it's important that you bring real life examples of how you have behaved to reflect values, for example, that an employer might be looking for, and give those examples and tease them out in an interview. So I would say the benefits of hosting a legal placement student from Ulster University are many. We have been overwhelmed by the quality of the students that we've hosted, so much so that this, as I said, was something that we did as a test a couple of years ago, and it's something that we've repeated really successfully. The caliber of the students that have come to us have really been exceptional. They've brought an enthusiasm that has been refreshing, as you can imagine. They've come and they were really keen to learn and to get as much out of the year. And I think maybe because it is a very focused year, it gives another dimension to the work that they're able to achieve in that year, and they want to learn as much as they can. They move throughout the various departments in DLS, and there's been nearly fights to have the students come to your department next because the feedback has been so good. And I would really recommend that if you're thinking about it, try it, because you won't look back.